Hi guys, welcome to the first video in the year 2020. This is coming a little bit later than I thought it was going to come, but I said I was not going to fret, or neither was I going to give in to the fact that January is beginning to slowly wind down. I was still going to do this video. Let me say happy new year to you guys. So today, you can already tell by the title, this is going to be a little get ready with me, chat with me kind of video. So I'm going to do my hair, I'm going to put in my clipping extensions, and I'm going to just get my face a little bit ready. Nothing that beat up. Well, let's see what the end result will be, but I'm just going to do my hair and I'm going to do my makeup, and I'm just going to basically chat and talk about 2020, you know, what plans I have moving forward, and just, you know, basically, would I say goals, or just things that I want to talk about, you know, or do. Not necessarily say them specifically, but just, you know, talk about the year 2020, the vibes that I hope to get in that year, in this year 2020, but not also not forgetting the year 2019. So I'm just going to talk briefly about what's happened, you know, in the past year 2019, you know, attitude wise and mentally and everything, you know, things that I got to achieve, things I probably should have done better. Just basically review that year, and then, you know, also talk about this year 2020, the plans that I have for myself, for my business, for my YouTube channel, for my personal life, for my marriage, you know, just basically just have a cup of everything that I want to hopefully do in the year 2020, obviously without telling you guys every single thing in detail. So before I start rambling like I always do, let's get into this video. This is my clipping extensions that I made way back when I was in Nigeria. I made this thing a pretty while ago, and basically I just thought I just had a fresh relaxer done. I relaxed my hair 2 days ago. This is what my hair is. I'm actually going to start filming like a healthy hair journey kind of thing. If you guys are interested in those kind of videos, please give this video a thumbs up and comment in the section below. I thought I'd do it because I've actually been on a healthy hair journey for a really long time, and I just thought, you know, why not document it? I tried to go natural twice, did not work out, but I just, okay, why not document it? The last time I relaxed my hair before this one was back in September, October, and I had a massive chop, like a massive chop. That's why my hair is this short. I had a massive chop because I thought I was going to go natural, and I was natural for 6 months. I had all this split ends and all this, it was just really bad. But that's not what we're talking about. So let me quickly install the hair that I'm going to use today. I can't remember the name of this hair because I got it from Nigeria, as I said, but basically I got them in different lengths. At that time I got it in 20 inches. There was 20 inches, 18 and 16 inches. But recently or lately, I just realized that I didn't like, you know, I don't like the way the ends look. So I decided to give it a little trim. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little trim to it. But what I'm going to do today is even chop it even more to give that bob look. I hope I will be able to get that done. So guys, I'm done putting in the clipping extensions. You can see it does look like my natural hair, if I must say, if I can say that, you know. And every time I wear it, people always like, oh, is that your hair, is that your hair, is that your hair? So when I was getting the hair, I knew I wanted to get something that had a very coarse texture, nothing too silky like normal Brazilian hair that one would usually get. I wanted something that had a little bit of texture, so it would feel like it's my hair. As I said earlier on, I already chopped off the hair the last time I wore it, and I'm looking at it like, maybe I shouldn't cut it, maybe I should just leave it this way. But I'm still thinking I can still bring it, I can still chop it a little bit more. I don't know. I think what I've managed to do is I've managed to trim the back a little bit more and kind of give myself some sort of like an A-bob kind of cut So the back is definitely a lot shorter. I just need to get right with the front. So let me see if I can do this. In my tiny scissors. Okay, so I've chopped it off and I think I like it better now. It's short, it's not that long. It was just not looking, you know, as natural or as healthy as it should look. It's not my real hair, but it should still look a little bit decent. I'm just trying to see if I didn't cut my own hair, and if I did, oh well to me. So 2019, right? 2019 came by so fast. The year came and it went in 2 seconds. That's all I can say about 2019. It came and it went so fast. I remember when we said Happy New Year and it was 2019. I just moved from Nigeria. I got married back in 2018 and I just moved from Nigeria to join my husband here in England. We were so excited, we were so happy and all of those things. And before you know it, we're saying 2020, we're saying Happy New Year again in the year 2020. It's like, sorry, for the year 2020, it's like, where did time go? How did time go by so fast? So obviously, you know, when there's a new year, everybody tends to do like a new year resolution and all of that. I necessarily don't tend to do that. I just have goals that I want to achieve and things that I would like to do before the year runs out and things that I would love to achieve. When the year 2019 was coming into play, I was super excited. I was super pumped. It was a new life for me. I was relocating, coming to a different country. You know, just I was excited about life, you know, and all of those things. And I knew that there were things that I needed to do in the year 2020 that I was not going to compromise on. The things that I knew that I had to just do them because I had, you know, waiting on them for so long. I had procrastinated on them for so long. Things that I should have done way back when. I'll keep saying, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. And it was just about procrastinating. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that in the year 2019. So I started off the year 2019 really excited and all. So one of the things I wanted to achieve in the year 2019 was I wanted to start my YouTube channel. This is something I've always wanted to do since 2013. I wanted to have my YouTube channel since 2013 and I never had the opportunity to do so because I was always giving silly, stupid, dumb excuses. Oh, I don't have a camera, I don't have this, I don't have that. When I get this, there's this not right, that is not right. I'm looking at other people's videos, comparing quality, comparing what they're doing, all this. It was just a lot of fear, a lot of procrastination, which I said 2019 was going to be different. I started my YouTube video in 2019. I think I put up my first video probably sometime, was it February or January or something? I put up my YouTube video and I was just like, you know, I put that up and, you know, I wasn't consistent or anything, but I said to myself, I said, even if that's the only video I put up on YouTube, I am Gucci, I am fine. I had that one goal that I wanted to do in 2019 and I did it. I didn't make it, or I didn't say, okay, New Year's resolution or anything. Well, it was a resolution that I wanted to definitely handle and tackle. But what I mean was that I did, you know how when it comes to New Year, people are like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I didn't put so much pressure on myself. I didn't put so much pressure on myself, even if I put pressure on myself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself in this year 2020 to say, I'm going to set goals, I'm going to do this, and then you find out that you've been too harsh on yourself. Set goals that you clearly know that you can achieve. No one is going to do it for you but you. The thing that I wanted to do again in the year 2019, which I was able to achieve, was obviously relocating from Nigeria to a different country. Was I wanted to get a proper job. So I do make hair. I'm just gonna have this here. So I make hair, and then when I got to England here, I was working in a salon which was good. You know, it was, you know, what I wanted to do initially. So I did get a job, I did apply. I did get, you know, rejected on about, I think it was just once I got rejected. The other one, I got the job. I knew I got the job and they were chasing me, but I didn't like the job, and then I finally got the job that I currently work at. So with that, you know, with that said, what I pulled out from that experience, being rejected from the first opportunity that I ever went to, because you don't think you'll be rejected, be like, okay, I'll get the job and then I'll get the opportunity to choose what I want to. Is that, don't give up, always do what you want to do. You know, if they reject you, they reject you. Moving on in 2020, no is not going to kill you. That's just one thing I've learned. No is not going to kill you. It may make you feel a little bit sad initially, but you just have to move on from it. It's not going to kill you. Another thing that we wanted to do, as of when I say we now, I mean myself and my husband, was move from where we were living to where we are now. We were currently staying at a 1-bedroom house, very far. We got the house finally. You know, it was all about the rent. Is it too expensive for us, and all of those things. But what I said to myself was that I'm not going to limit myself. I'm not going to let you know, I'm not going to bite more than I can chew. Definitely, I'm not that person to say, okay, I'm going to live in a house whereby I can afford to pay rent because I want to live in the house. No, definitely. It was just a beautiful year. So you know, basically. But at the same time, because I had gotten the things that I wanted to get, that I felt that I wanted to get, I was not as motivated anymore. So you see, whereby in the year 2020, what I want to do is, when I want to dream new dreams, as soon as I'm achieving things that I want to do, I should learn to put my mind to start visualizing again and start thinking about other ventures that I can go into, and not just, okay, I've done this, I've done that, and that's it. Because I found myself in 2019 being a little bit content and not as motivated as I wanted to do, you know, like I should have been. I just felt like, okay, I have this, I have that, I've gotten this, I've gotten that, check. Let's just live life. Let's not dream big. Let's not aspire to do things. And that is what I'm not going to do in the year 2020. Another thing I also want to talk about that, you know, kind of bothered me in the year 2019, that in this year 2020, I'm just not even going to even give it the light of day. I'm not going to even think about it, is friendships. So especially when you relocate, people tend to just think that where you've moved to, probably the queen or the prime minister or the president of that place you've moved to, you know, has you know, they have one house waiting for you, there's one job waiting for you, there's money in the bank account for you to spend, and all of a sudden you are proud, you're not the person they used to know, you're this, you're that. But I think what people don't know back home, especially our friends back home, don't know, is that we need our friends. I needed my friends so much that I felt like I didn't have that, because I felt like my friends were like, oh, she's traveled, she's not proud, she's left us in Nigeria. And for me, it's coming here to having no friends, only knowing my husband, feeling, oh, I miss my friends, feeling like, oh, I want to talk to them about this, I want to tell you about this, I want to tell you about that. And then you call them, and the tune in which they used to talk to you, like, ugh, you've moved, you know, that kind of like, oh, she's proud, why is she calling me, you know, that kind of thing, like, oh, you have traveled, so you're almost inaccessible. And that's really not fair, if I would say, you know. And it did kind of bother me initially, but as we moved into 2020, I was like, you know what, I do not care. I don't, because you know what, I'm a human being too. If I'm the one putting all the effort into this friendship, because friendship is almost like a relationship, if I'm putting all this effort into friendships, I should be able to have that back. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? I should be able to have that back. Like, why am I putting so much effort into this friendship, into this relationship with you, and you're not putting any effort? Rather, you're probably seeing me as, oh, she's proud, she's not in England, she's living life. I'm hustling. The way you hustle in Nigeria, I am also hustling, probably even more. I'm upset, but I like the color of this eyeshadow. Probably even more. You don't even know. When I was leaving Nigeria, I said something. I even told my husband, I said something. I said, God, please, when I'm coming to UK, give us friends that will turn to family. Friends that would be family here for us, and God has done that for us. So I would not lie. The set of people that I have here as friends, it is amazing, and I'm grateful to God for that. And rather than me hover over people who don't care, I'm going to put my energy into people who care about me, my family, my personal development, my business, and every other thing. Moving forward in the year 2020, people, don't let friends hold you back. Don't. People get jealous over petty things. Oh, you got married, they are jealous. You got a new job, they are jealous. You relocated. No, girl, live your best life. That's what I'm going to say in this year 2020. Live your best life, because trust me, if all of this were to happen to them, they would not say no to the opportunity. Don't let friends weigh you down. Don't let friends make you feel like, oh, she's moved on. She's not in our league anymore. Oh, we can't talk to her. If you don't want to talk to me, that is your cup of tea. Keep moving. Swipe to the left. Is that how they do it? She is left. Swipe to the left. Keep on moving. Find a new friend. Move. Another thing that I want to do in 2020 is, I put it here as jump right into it. I'm someone who has a lot of business ideas. I do get a lot of things I want to do in my head, and fear, procrastination, can I do this, can I not do that, has always held me back. For example, my YouTube channel. This year 2020, I'm going to jump right into it, and I suggest we all do that. Jump right into it. As I said earlier on, the worst that can happen is you will get a no from here and there. That is the worst that can happen in your life. You know, you've tried that thing, it didn't work out, you keep on moving. That's exactly what I want to do in the year 2020. I have a couple of projects that I would love to run. My business, because I do make hair. For those who don't know, I make hair. It's my passion. It's something I really enjoy doing. I really want to get into it in this year 2020. No excuses. I want to start selling hair. I already have a vendor. I'm trying to design my packaging, to change my packaging, to get just get hair on ground. I am going into it like no man's business in the year 2020. I'm not going to take no for an answer in this year 2020. No from not from anyone, and especially not no from myself. This is the Avon Power Stay foundation, and it's a shade darker than me. Just going to get one pump there, and I'm going to mix it with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and this is in Deep Sable. This is in Deep Sable. The Avon one is in Dark Cocoa. I'm going to quickly highlight with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade, I think this is Fun. Yeah, I'm going to use shade Fun. Another thing that I want to talk about also is that weighed me down in the year 2019, that it kind of took away from who I am as a person. I'm usually not that kind of person to hold on to things. I did hold on to a lot of hurts. I did not learn to forgive, and that's one thing that I think I want to do differently in the year 2020, knowing that people are going to hurt you. People are human. That's just it. People are human. People are going to hurt you. As long as they are they have sincerely apologized, they are sincerely sorry for what they have. Oh, sorry, my memory card actually got full, so I had to just offload some things from it. So as I was saying, I held on to a lot of hurts in the year 2019, and it honestly did affect me in achieving things that I wanted to do. It affected me in so many ways, because I'm just not that kind of person to hold on to things, and I just held on to it. I just could not let go. In the year 2020, I really want to learn to just forgive. That's something that I want to learn to do more in the year 2020. I have a very strong personality that people, even my friends that I've met here, they've seen that real quick, like, okay, Tosin is very, I think I would say it all comes to being passionate about things and being passionate about people that I don't want you to take me for granted as a friend, and I don't want my friends, and I don't want to take my friends for granted. If I've put so much effort into you as a person, as a friend, I would hope and pray that you do the same thing when it comes to me. So yeah, I may be strong-willed, I may be like come off really, really tough and all of that, but I'm trying to work on that also in the year 2020 to be a little bit softer. I think that's one thing. I think that's where holding on to things really it was quite easy to do. It really affected me, I will not lie, in 2019, holding on to the hurt. It was just something that was not necessary. It was something that I could have let go of. The situation was not the best, definitely. I don't hope on that situation for anyone, but it's something that I could have let go of and I could have grown from it, but I was holding on to it for so long. It just was not fair. It just was not good enough. Yes, girl. Oh, this girl is done. She's feeling herself clearly. Ew, I like this bit. I like this. This color on my lip is amazing. Like, it's been a while I've done anything bold. I'm just always with this. Trust me. This or my Fenty Beauty gloss bomb. That is my thing. Those two, always my thing. But I look good. This guy is looking pretty. I love the hair. I'm so happy that I chose to cut it. I feel like I should be going for some sort of like board meeting or something. That's the way I feel right now. Like, I should be going in for a meeting, talking about my business and being a boss lady in the year 2020. Like, who wants to go for that meeting with me? Like, to conclude the whole video, 2020 is our year of greatness. 2020 is our year of achievement. Let's just not say that and then when it's December 31st we're like, what did I do? I think it's always good. Like, what I always do is I always write things down. I said earlier on, I may not necessarily go and say by March 21st I must have done this. So I may say in the first quarter of the year, I want to achieve this. In the second quarter of the year, I want to have achieved that. That's the way I tend to do things. I don't want to put pressure, unnecessary pressure on myself to achieve, and then I don't achieve, and then I feel like I've not done what I'm supposed to do. I feel like, oh, I have lost it in the year. We need to be able to achieve things, set our mind to things and go for it. Look, it's even best to start small. Something as, I want to lose weight. What's the best way for you to lose weight? If you feel like you cannot go to the gym, I would suggest, why not take a walk around your area? Say I will take a 10-minute walk from my door to my neighbor's door and come back. Do that for 1 week. Next week, make it 20 minutes. The following week, make it 30 minutes. Baby steps. By the time you start to see progress, it would motivate you to push on. And even when you don't see progress, do not give up. Find another way to say, okay, if I'm not losing weight this way, how else am I going to lose weight? For example, I'm not someone who goes to the gym. I rather work out in my house. When I say I want to lose weight, I want to tone up, I want to watch what I eat, I don't give up my solid. I eat my Nigerian food. I eat my bread. I eat my rice. I'm not saying, at some point I used to do wheat bread, but I don't like the taste. It's not giving me the, I'm not going to do that. All I do is I portion my food accordingly. I eat in certain times. So do what works for you. Don't do what people say you should do. Don't do what works for other people. Let's tend to do what works for us in this year 2020. We don't necessarily have to pull somebody down just for us to be happy. No, you don't have to take what belongs to somebody else just for you to be happy. No, everybody has your own thing somewhere. You have your own person, you have your own business, you have your own job. All you need to do is go out there and search for it and find it. Somebody has gone out there, searched for theirs, found theirs, and then you want to have it. No, that's not right. Let's not do that in year 2020. Let's repent of all of our sins and all of the errors we've made in the year 2019 and move on in this year 2020. And trust me, everything is going to turn out to be all right. I'm talking too much now. At this point, I'm just going to end this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. 2020, you guys should please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to comment below. This really would help me, and I'll be really grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for, you know, the people who have already subscribed, people who comment, people who like, you know, the video. Thank you guys so much for all the love. I am really grateful and I really appreciate it. I promise you to give you amazing content in the year 2020. I have so many things packed up. This book here, I keep writing things down. This is my book here. Ideas inside this book, and I just hope that you guys, you know, would join me in this journey, and let's do this together. Let's rule the world together. Let's succeed together, but not forgetting that there is one person who can make this possible, and that is God. We need to put our trust, we need to put our hope in him, because without him we are nothing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. God loves you, so do I. Mwah.